Our cutting days usually are easy days. When you've got wheat to cut and you're ready to go, you know, it's pretty straightforward. Making sure all the tires are up on trucks and things are ready to go and the windows are wiped, the combines are greased, and you've got to wait for the dew, the morning toughness to go away. And
when the wheat is getting close to being ripe, you need to come out into the field and look at it. A head of wheat like this is all brown. One that's more like this is green. This one's too green to harvest, so this field needs more time. But like with this one here, if it is more ready, you can take the wheat and just break it apart in your hand. And then you'll get these kernels of wheat. Then you can take the kernels and you can try them. You want some, Alexander? Yeah. And then you can put it in your mouth and you can bite on it, and if the wheat is crunchy, then the moisture is dry. Like that one there is less than 13%, which is what we want to bring the wheat to the elevator at, less than 13% moisture. If it's more than that, like 15, 16, the wheat can take and mold in the grain bin, and we need to take and dry it down either with air or heat and air. And if the weather is permitting, then we'll just leave it in the field to allow it to dry. I'll grab some that isn't right.
okay.
There's some that isn't. It just does not work as well. And you can feel the moisture in.
If the moisture content on the wheat is good, hopefully by 9 o'clock you might be rolling. And you don't stop until you have a shower, a rain shower, or something's broken, or you're done. This wheat crop's had about 3 inches of rain on it since it was sowed last fall. It's doing remarkably well. It's short, but I guess the test weight is really good. It means 60, 62 pounds or so. And I haven't got this whole field cut yet to tell you what it's making, but I believe it might be making 35 bushel, and that's pretty good for 3 inches of rain. It all starts at the front end of the combine with an attachment called the header. Our typical big modern combines of today, the header is 35 to 45 foot header on the front. That's how wide a swath we cut. The wheat gets cut off at the front and moves through the combine, and in the process the wheat gets beat out of the straw and cleaned. The chaff and straw goes out the back, and the clean grain goes in the grain tank, which we store on the combine till the grain tank gets full, and then we dump it off onto a truck or grain cart.
Combine holds about 300 bushels, and the grain carts that we have hold around 1,100. That's in total capacity. We only usually put about 950 on them. 900, 950 on a truck. That way it's legal when it goes down the highway. Well, some places we haul it to the grain elevator. At Colby we haul it to a grain terminal, which is then put in the terminal and loaded directly on a unit train. And when we go north, it mainly goes into grain bins and stuff on the farm.
One thing that I love to do is once I got everybody running and everybody's going and you've got all the phone calls made and there's 10 minutes where there's just nothing happening, I love just sitting in the pickup and you just watching them combines make rounds. It's just like listening to good music. It's like writing a symphony.